Okay, now for this concept, this is also using model, but the difference between this concept and the previous concept is that for this one, we are showing an increase after the transfer. Okay, for concept one, it's a decrease after the transfer. So you're actually transferring out, okay? This one is transferring in. So there is increase. Okay, let's look at this question. In a garden, there were 180 more sunflower plants than orchid plants. After new plants were added, the number of sunflower plants increased by half, while the number of orchid plants increased by 4/5. The total number of sunflower plants and orchid plants became 765. How many sunflower plants were there at first? Right, okay, so using a difference of 180, right? You draw a model. There's 180 more sunflowers than your orchid plants. We are going to add now. Sunflower plants increased by half. So your sunflower plants here increased by half. So what is half of that? So you have your first unit and then you have 180. What do you get? Okay, so you just have this part first. Later we'll calculate. No, later we'll calculate half of 180. Then your orchid plants increase by 4/5. That is why we cut it into 5 units. Okay, we're not taking away, so no shading. Now, this 2 units and 5 units, you want to make it the same because they are equal. So we change it to lowest common multiple of 10. So I have 5 units each, and then I have 2 units each below. Okay, so you need to understand why I cut this into 2, why I cut this into 5. Because over here, increased by half, so I need to know what's half. Then this is increased by 4/5, I need to know what is 4/5. So I cut it into 5. Okay, so remember this one also increased by half. So half of 180 is 90. So for your sunflowers, what are you adding? You're adding half of the sunflowers, right? Which means 5 units and 90. Okay, so just indicate at the side. You don't need to draw it out yet for the first model. Just indicate what are you adding. So for your orchid plants, you are increasing by 4/5. 4/5 means 4 out of the 5 parts that you see here, right? So 4 parts here will be 8 units. Okay, you're adding 8 units. Not 4 units, because 4/5 of this whole thing is actually 8 units. Okay, now we draw a second model, but we include all those that we're adding. So for example, sunflowers, you have 5 units, 5 units, 5 units, that's 15 units. And then you have 180 and 90, which is 270. Okay, let me repeat again. For sunflowers, you have 5 units, 5 units, 5 units, that's your 15 units. And then you have 180 and your 90, which is 270. Next, your orchid plants, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 units plus 8 units. That's 18 units. Okay, so this is what I mean by your second model is based on your first model. Now, if you read the question, total number of sunflower plants and orchid plants became 765. So that is your total in your second model. So from here, you can use this to solve for your units. So 765 minus 270 will give us a total of 15U and 18U, which is 33 units. So 33 units is 765 minus 270, which is 495. To find 1 unit, we take 495 divided by 33. That will give us 15. How many sunflower plants were there at first? Now go back to your original model. Sunflower plants at first will be 10 units plus 180. Okay, so 10 units is 150. Then you add 180. So you get your sunflower at first. Answer 330.